that's better. There we go. Got a bit of all sorts tonight. It's going to be good fun. Let's have a... Oh, crikey, that looks like it a bit on the squiffy doodle then, didn't it? Oh, dear. Well, that's it. I'm going to move you along a bit. Ah, hello, Trudy. You caught me setting up, eh? What you like? Here we go. Let's press buttons. Let's do our bit here. Let's have a look. There we go. We're live in the group. Okay, hopefully you guys can see everything on there. Let me go onto the pad. Go in, go out, shake it all about. Let me just put that onto there. Let's have a look. Right, I'll be with you in a minute. Hi, Sylvie. Ruth, hi. I think I've got a, hold on a second. Let me I'm just gonna unclick you. I think me pad. Oh, crikey. I'm just wrecking the place now. You know, when you've got one of them little pads that hold the devices, I think it had just come away. There we go. Feel a bit better now. There we are. Right then. Hi, Eva. Rach, hi. Terry, hi. I'm good. How are you? Hopefully everyone's good. Hi, Debs. Right then. Let me just click a pad button. Let me... apparently I'm live in here somewhere. Where, I don't know. But there you go. Maybe not. Okay. Well, so today, instead of bringing up YouTube on my pad, I was going to bring up Nice Crafting, but it doesn't look like it wants to play ball. Let's have an investigate. Oh, it says I'm live. There we go. Ah, there we go. I found myself. Hi, Lynn. Hope you're well, sweetie. Right. Hi, Sue, Lindsay, Carol, Debs. Hello. Let's put hello to you guys. Hiya. There we go. So I'm going to be communicating with the group. Oh, hello. Oh, there we go. I'm going to communicate with the group on my pad. Hi, Chris. Hope you're all well. So tonight, let's have a look. What time is it? Pimple past there. I can't see, so we'll go for it. Right, so tonight, I'm just going to show you some bits and bobs I've been playing around. Obviously, I'm going to create something, but I've got some pink frog. Hi, Nanny Chris. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Oh. I've got some pink frog watercolour card, as you do. And I've put some textured paste on now. Textured paste. I've been doing all sorts. I've been. Hi, Moira. I've been using a piping bag and everything. I've been having a right doodah. Hi, Nettie. So I used one of my stamps. So this is my stamp with my skull. And I've put some twinkly eyes in. Look at that. Twinkly, twinkly. And then I've gone around it with the textured paste in a piping bag to sort of highlight different areas, bring it together in different ways. So, and then I've painted it when it's dried. Now, I have had to let it air dry. Couldn't rush this one because it was on the watercolour card. I allowed it to do what it needed to do. So, hi, Susan. Hi, Rose. Hi, Angie. Hi, Theo. Ruth, Fee. Jeanette. Cindy, hi. Hello, hello, hello. Kim, hi. Hope you're all well. So yeah, so that's, if you're using the textured paste in a piping bag, that was like one I made, as you do. Hi, Rose. Yeah, it works. Let's put it like that. So what did I decide to do then? Once I'd played around with this, I thought, oh, I'm going to stamp my stamps. So I'd done my mushrooms, and then I'd just done a little bit of a free-for-all. Hi, Sarah. And then I used some of these paints. Now, while you're still here, there is that 15% off these stuff. So, you know, Lisa-LMG15 is still available if you're after her, the paints, the glaze. And that's these gorgeous, 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 gorgeous little beasties. Look at those. And they are as they are. And I've used them on here as well. And the glaze. Now, I was quite taken back with how well this stuff pipes, actually. But again, I was just hi, Marie. Honestly, I do sleep. I'm just concentrating on things. Now, this texture I absolutely love. Now, the textured paint, I'm going to show you what I've brought. I have brought Creative Deco texture paste. Now, this was off Amazon. One of them. 2 kilogram, because I thought I'm going to buy the big pot. So what I normally spend on little pots, I brought a big pot, and it's good stuff. There is a texture to it, like a grit, and I like it. But it pipes really nice. Hello. And it pipes ever so well. So this is on one of my spare tags. Now these tags, I've been watching Walking Diva. Oh, blooming heck, gosh. Bless you, Jackie. I do appreciate you watching these adverts for me. Goodness me. I have been getting stock ready for the Lincoln show, and I've also started in preparation for the Birmingham show. So I thought to myself, I wanted to create sort of, we got the tags, so I'm going to do a couple of tags and bits and bobs tonight. But I thought, I know, that I'm quite taken back by this. Hi Denise, Kim, Bally, Lugrad, Denise, Gaz, hello, welcome. I thought I want it now. This isn't stuck down or anything yet, so I want to sort of deconstruct this a bit. So this is the oval kits. Now you're going to get 4 of these in. So you get those 2 of. So you get sort of 4 basically. So you get this, and then you get this and this. Put that together, and that gives you your framework. So you can put yourself 2 punch holes in it if you want to hang it. You know, or you can put yourself a little doodah on the back and hang it that way. This, you could do that as a tag, or you could do it up. Oh, bless you, thumbs up, thank you, bless you. I always forget asking you all this stuff, bless you. But I thought to myself, these are really nice as gifts as well. So I've been playing around. Now this is Tracy Evans stamp here, and then I got my piping bag and I piped over the stamp. And I put the textured paste down first. As you can see, I haven't glued it down. I wanted to show you what mess is underneath it. And then obviously I then textured and stenciled around it. Hi, hello everybody, thumbs up, bless your cotton socks. And then I get one of my butterflies and whacked it on. And I thought, goodness me, that looks so effective. That would make a lovely gift. And whether you put foiling on it, glitter on it, whatever, Bob's your uncle. But I've used some of Tim Holtz, the Distress Pencil Crayons, and Andy's Inkology on this. And I did do a spritz of old paper on there, I'll be honest with you. And on this one, this is Funky Fossils, the butterfly. There's a bag of butterflies. You can get a bag of butterflies. I'll show you all my bits and bobs in a minute. This is Funky Fossil stencil, the moon stencil. Now I've put textured paste on there, and oh my gosh, what an effect that gives. You know, something you think to yourself, oh, you know, I'm probably like teaching you guys to suck eggs, but I thought, oh, it's surprising what you can actually do with this stuff. And I'm like, oh, let's have a play. So then this is oxide. So you've got tumbled glass, you've got what's it, Marina, Uncharted Marina, a little bit of salvage patina, put a little bit of purple around it, and then I've put a little bit of pan pastels over it, splattered it with a bit of water, done a Posca splat, and then edged with a bit of dark blue pan pastel, and that's given a wonderful effect. Now you could really go to town if you done sort of a cosmic sort of frame as a gift for somebody, housewarming, whatever, wedding gift, I don't know, one of them. Or you could build up some right sort of weird and wonderful stuff, to be fair. Or you could even have a mad butterfly up in the old you know, take a bit of Katy Perry up there, you know, whack a butterfly up there. But yeah, there's so many possibilities. So yeah, the kits are going to be available, the ovals. All you have to do, so just to keep you in the loop here, basically I'm offering the kits. So that means you PM me, tell me what you want, I get it out usually next day. Now I am going away next week, so if you want orders, the very, very latest you can order will be Sunday at the very, very latest, and then you'll have to wait till I come back. Okay, dead simple. And then I'll be back to normal. So normally your turnaround is within 24 hours. I will get your orders out, unless I have 20 million of them. Then I'll tell you it's going to be a day, 2 days sort of thing. But I like to get them out. They are tracked as well. So you in with the price. There is no additional. If I say to you it's £10, that will also include your postage as well. Okay, that's if you're in the UK. If you're out the UK, you'll have to message me and I'll have to find out what the cost is to send it abroad sort of thing. Okay. So the oval kits are going to be available from today. So I'm putting them on. I'll take a photo. Well, I've took a photo of this, so I'll upload this. So at least you know it's the oval kit. Now, there's bags of butterflies. There's bags of, what is the bags of butterflies? There's windows. I just want to show you the windows. Now then, where are they? I say I want to show you the windows. What have I done with them? Right, so bag of windows. Now, I actually payday hit. I know. So, whoops. I've actually glued these together. They come separate. I'm going to open these because it's only a little one of these daft little bag things. So I do package them, and I put extras in because you've taken the time to actually order from me. I always put some tags and stuff in, little extra bits and bobs. So I'm just going to show you these windows. They are very delicate and they are very detailed. These are not just like your bog standard sort of thing. They are 2-layered. So they have the most gorgeous second layer on. So you could do these gold, silver, whatever. But because of how detailed and thin they were, I thought if I left them, then they're going to get, you know what Royal Mail's like. They're going to get bashed. But there is some gorgeous windows in here. And there's a variety of sizes as well. You know, you've got some of the smaller ones, medium size, but I mean, look at these. Look at the detail on these. I want to play. But yes, anyway, so that's somebody's order. But that's what you get. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in that. The windows are gorgeous. They really are. Can you just imagine that with a bit of gold? Will those tags be available to buy the same as your mushrooms are on? Yes. I'm going to do a set. I'll post them on my page. I am starting to sort of put on, but yeah, I have got, I'm probably going to do probably 4 to 6 in a pack, you know, but I'm just showing you the windows anyway. But yeah, like I say, remember there is that little bit of residue on, so I am being totally straight to you. But you know, if I start putting fancy packaging on, and if I start, you know, cleaning and doing everything and all this, that and the other, it's going to start costing silly money. And at the end of the day, I'm trying to keep it as reasonable as I can for you guys, because, you know, sorry, I need them all. Sorry. Oh dear me. But yeah, I'm trying to keep it as reasonable as I can. And if you feel that the prices aren't right, message me. I won't be offended, because at the end of the day, you're coming direct to me. I can alter things. If you don't tell me, I don't know. So you got bags of cogs, bags of butterfly. Right, so you get bags of cogs. There's a minimum of 40 cogs, and then you've also got additionals on to mount them. So you've probably got 50 plus in a bag. Then there's all sizes in there. They're brilliant. The butterflies an array. Hey sis. The butterflies are an array of sizes again. So, you know, I'm just trying to keep you all in the loop. So, let me just grab. So these are the latest ones, which are going to be hi Maggie Boos, big hugs and kisses. You're going to have in the set, so you're going to have you have 2 backing, you have your 2 frames, yeah, and then you got your 2, so you get 1, 2, 3, you get 4 as such, if you get me. Now, you can actually make these into more, because if you don't want to frame them up, you can actually put a bit of clear acetate and actually have that and stick flowers and stuff in and actually hang that as a clear, like a window hanger, put some nice stuff on. So you can actually get 6 out of this if you want to do that. But again, you know, there's so many different options with them. So they're available. £10 will include postage in the UK. Give me a shout. And I love them, to be fair. Right, so let's have a play. So first of all, I want to actually stick this down and do something with this. Now, I am just going to use glue, as you do. I'm going to, right, yes, it's Pink Frog. I'm going to use it directly out the bottle, if I'm honest, because, oh, Maggie sends big sloppy lick. God, that's what I like to hear. My little Maggie moo. Oh, I need to come and have some cuddles, as you do. Right, so plenty on there. Reason why I'm saying plenty on there is because we've got to stick it down. Now there's a bit of textured paste under there, so I'm doing this while we're going to move on to something else, and that gives it chance then to actually do what it needs to do. Hello Amanda and Meg. Oh, can't miss Maggie Moo out, can we? She's just delightful. She's the most gorgeous little munchkin ever. Love her to bits, I do. Right, so let me just whack that round there. Now, if you're unsure, you can get yourself some of them daft little clips. Have I got a daft little clip about? Let me investigate. Hold on. Daft little clip. Here we go. She's saving them for you. Fabulous. I should have a lot. Right, let me just see if I've got another one. Little clip. Yeah, that'll do. God, look at this. Look at that. I'm prepared here. Crikey. So, little bit of glue comes out. Fabulous. That means I've put enough on. Not too much. There we go. Around it goes. Now, I'm going to let that hold now. Like I said, I used Transy Evans stamp of the ferns, and then I sort of played along with that. So I'm just going to let that glue do what it needs to do. I'm just, whatever comes out on its little overhang, just get a brush and just wipe it away, because you can put that into water. Hi, Kit. Better see what I'm missing over. Hi, Andy, Grace, Lindsay, Carol, Rianne, Denise, Luz. Hello, welcome on the Facebook group. Thank you for joining me. Right, so this was lovely to do, which I'm gonna do another moon in a minute, but yeah, let's put them over there, put them over there. I'm just gonna put that there a second, and while I'm waiting for that, it's whether or not I leave that raw or I decide to put a colour on, but I quite like that rawity with the butterfly on that, so I'm just gonna let that glue take and do what it needs to. Now, I know everybody loved the little chest, so I've done another little chest. Now, this chest I've covered inside and out with what's it? Textured paste. I wanted to see whether or not the grey board. Now, remember, this is 2,000 micrograms, whatever it was, right? 2 mil, in other words. How well it takes to moisture. And do you know something? It is as it is. This is rock solid. It absolutely brilliant. So I left it on the windowsill. You got a little catch on it. This is nothing, nothing fantastic or anything, but you can really go to town and playing around on that. And I think it's great if you want to do this with the grandkids. Another little option to put some little bits in, or you could do a little divider in there if you wanted to, with some nice thick card. You can all make them up. But this takes really well. So I wanted to just prove to you that not only did I paint it first with acrylic paint, white acrylic paint, but then I absolutely covered it in, as you can clearly see, textured paste, and it was fabulous. Now, this was a mix of Andy's textured paste, and that was the structured paste, and some of that textured paste as well. And I just done me bit in that. So I'm going to paint that and finish that off, as you do. But while I'm waiting for this to dry, and we can paint that in a second, I'm going to put some black paint over these. So let me move these out the way. Again, don't be shy to get yourself a little piping bag and have a play around. It really is. Oh, sorry, what was that about the oval? So Ruth, sorry, what was you saying? I do apologise. I missed that. My bad. You'll have to repeat. Sorry. Oh, dear me. These are available now, and the £10 gets you your postage, and it gets you 4 such in the kit. All right. So first thing I want to do is move them over here, put them up there out the way, put that there. I want to get some black paint, and I just want to quickly put some paint over this, because I want to show you the stencil, and I'm going to do something different with the stencil on this one. Instead of doing it on a lighter ground, I want to do it on a black background, and I want to see whether I can really get a proper full-on texture. And then look, these two are both Funky Fossil stencils I'm going to be using. Okay, so you've got a moon one, and you've got Just Dandy. I love that. This is my new. I absolutely love that stencil. So let's just grab a little bit of this first of all. Oh, splatter. That was a good one, wasn't it? Well, that definitely decided to give me a blob and half. That did. I've just put a little bit of water on with this acrylic. So I am using acrylic paint. Now, this won't take too long to dry, to be fair. And black's usually a good colour as a base. And I will tidy up, because otherwise we'll just have black paint everywhere, as you do. So I'm just going to put that. I should have put a piece of paper down, shouldn't I? Honestly, I tell you, if I had a brain cell, I'd be dangerous. Times like this when I realise how dangerous I can be. Oh, dear. Right, hold on a second. Something that resembles a piece of paper, and I can never find just a bog standard piece of paper. why. Here is it. I think I found one. Hold on. There we go. Printer paper. There we are. Right, let me grab some of that. That'll do. Right, there we are. Now I'm going to be really good. I don't know why this happens to me, but look at this. Look at this. I am being ever so good here. Crumbs. I'm sure my mum would be very, very proud of me. There we are. Look at that. There we go. Right, let's move them over there. Okay. Let's put that back there. That's still drying. Oh, see, this is nearly dry already. Let me just get that end off there. Okay, black. Right, I'm going to do this one black as well. Now, I'm getting a collection of these things now. So, what I'm probably going to do is do some bits and bobs to sell at the showers and do some for prizes or, I don't know, just giveaways and stuff like that. Because otherwise I'm going to have a room full of stuff and it's no good for Man and the Beast. I need to create. I need room to create. So, I'll be taking some bits and pieces to Lincoln. So if anybody wants a piece that's completed or a particular, let me know. Hi, Sarah. You meant the Ruth, I'm still waiting for you to tell me what you're on about with your oval. Bless your cottons. Dear me. Hi, Jennifer, Joke, Sam, Ruthie. Hello. Welcome to the Facebook group. And welcome to tonight's live. Me just causing kindness. Right, let me just... Gosh, I can just see I'm going to get in a right mess here. I can see it now. I can. Oh, I tell you, I'm doing all right. I'm not as bad as what I thought I was going to be. Right, let's just give this a bit of a blast, and let me shift that out the way as well. Let's move that. Oh, so he's not good. It's here. Righty. How easy is it to move a piece of paper? Clearly not that easy when I'm involved, anyway. Right then. That's better. Right, hello. Oh my god, I did 2 pics without the border. I like it without the border. I like it without the border and colour. Oh, fabulous. I like it without the border coloured. There you go, sorted. Well, you can choose at the end of the day. We all like different things, and that's what makes us fabulous people. Okay, so all I've done there is black acrylic, and this is on. And you know something? Perfectly fine. There we go, messy on the back, as you do. It wouldn't be me if there wasn't mess somewhere. This is doing all right. Let me move it around. Let's get that there now. Let's move that there. There we go. Needed more, but hey-ho. It's what I've got with me at the moment. Right, now then, I'm going to get some pan pastels. Why not? I haven't done a bit of pan pasteling for ages. So I am going to put one there for starters. Okay, let's start with the moon, I think, because then it's going to give chance for things to dry without me having to blast and do what I need to do. So, oh my god, in none too. I did 2 bits under the mat and flat them. They're still... I love it. Love it. I do that a lot, don't worry. It's okay. So I'm going to do a full-on... I'm going to do a full moon at the top because... There we go. Why not? Why not? Hello, Caroline. Hope you're well, my sweet. It's ever so weird because I'll still Amanda did great pan pasta. Oh, did she? I missed it. Why did I miss that? Mind you, I'm not with it at the minute. Oh, I'll have to have a look then. Oh, bless you. Well, I'm sure Amanda's card was absolutely amazing because all her makes are absolutely amazing. So all I'm going to do at the minute is I'm just going to pop a little bit of depth of thumbs up. Busy day resting. All fabulous. There we go. So I'm just being very basic. I'm being that basic. I'm just making a mess everywhere. Oops, a daisy. Won't hurt though. Okay, cool. Right, so now, where do I want that moon effect? I'm thinking, let me move my butterfly out the way. Let's bring that down yonder. I'm thinking I'm going to put it around about here. So I'm making sure that everything's in my circle that I can see. And I'm going to pop the lid back on there for now, because knowing me, I'm bound to end up getting myself into trouble with the pan pastel set as well. Crikey, if only. So I'm going to get my ginormous pot of gunk out now. I love the one Amanda did with the moon. Oh, fabulous. I need to say, my bad. Need to say, I shall investigate. Maybe that subconsciously. I wonder whether she sent me the moon in my head then. There you go. Subconsciously, she sent me the moon vibes. Thanks, sis. As you do. Love a bit of moon vibes though. So, I'm just going to literally splatter this all the way around. And I think the best thing is, I mean, with the pan pastels down, it's like it's really good guide. They're loving your moon, man. There's always so much goes into Mandy's creations. I love them. Right, let's bring that round there. Let me scrape that into there. Blessings, dear sister, blessings. Oh, there we go. So, now then, textured paste, love it. And I must admit, now you can add, because I have done some earlier, you can add, let me get a cloth. You can add powder into this, baby, talc. You can add, if you want it thicker. There's so much more depth that you can put into this paste. So don't just think you buy the paste and that's it. Now, I'm not mooning for anyone. Oh, I love it. Bless you. No doubt of that. Yeah, you'll get told off, I'm sure. Right, let me just wipe. I've just had, no, I just had visions, but it's okay. We'll survive. Right, let me just wipey. Diddly doo-dah and all that. Love it. I'm sure we've done, so you know, all I've had in my head for the past couple of days is twos and tack. Stortle. That's all I keep having in my head. It's your fault. Oh dear, mate. I haven't even watched the video either. So this now brings into a totally different dimension. Now, if you want to keep playing around with your pan pastels, oh dear, mate. Oh, honestly, I'll get myself into trouble here. I'm just going to blast it with a little bit of heat. Oh, those were the days. Now, because you've got that black background, and if we want to play around with the white to really get some sort of galaxy sort of movement. Now, normally I'd say let it dry naturally and it ain't going to happen. So I'm just going to play around as you do. But there's so many different effects you can do if you've got stencils and stuff. So let me grab, where's my other stencil? Let's let me, oh, I better put that back in there. Knowing me, I'll end up losing it. I've lost the plot today, slowly but surely, you know. I think it's age. Now then, this is my new go-to. Are your tags black cardstock? Nope, I've just painted it. I've just painted it black acrylic. So these are 2mm grey board, and I've just painted it basically because I'm good like that. So I'm going to see what's left on here. Now I've just got to be a little bit mindful that unfortunately I've got wet paste. So this is where you can all laugh at me and go, she's going to do it, she's going to do it. Well, I hope not. So I want sort of some sort of mad sort of, I know there's the fancy name, boho, whatever. I can never say it. The drifting circles of fun. Yeah, should we just call them that? So I'm going to put a little bit of blue on now, as you do. Ready-made grey board. No, I've cut it out. I've been busy all day cutting out orders. So if you want to buy any, but yeah, all right, Debs, there's always blinking one, isn't there? Hey, there's always one that tells me. Yes, that's exactly correct, and that was just exactly what I was thinking. However, it didn't come out that my mouth in that direction, did it really? Because I can't say it. But it's all right. So all I'm doing here is I'm just dabbing, just as you do. I just want to smudge out that effect. So no, nothing's pre-cut. I've done it all myself. Now I'm gonna try and just see what some of these lovely bronzes are. It took me a while to remember what it was called. Listen, I knew what it's called in my head. It just wasn't coming out that way. That's all I'll say. I'm gonna try some of this. Oh yeah, that'll do. Some of this bronze. Love it. Now you can use your Lavinia circles. You could do an array of stuff, to be fair. And I think I might actually I want some more white on that. I really want this to pop. So I've got white, I've got light blue. Oh yeah, that's going better. So I just want to show you just so many different, what is the name of the stencil? The name of the stencil is Just Dandy by Funky Fossil. Okay. Funky Fossil, Just Dandy. There we go. There's a bit of that is a dandy, just in case. So, oh, I'll tell you what. I think we've got a bit of. I've got a little bit of dry textured paste. So, let me if I've got a bit of dry textured paste, let's take it up. Right. So, oh yay. It's going proper busy and all that. Right, I want some purple on this now. There will be Daphnis. You're very welcome. There is some Daphnis to this somewhere along the lines, I'm sure of it. Let me just let me get the blendy brush. Let's just blend this off a minute. Blend it away. So this is what I love about pan pastels. You put it on, you can blend it off, it's still there. And then when you start putting on layers and layers and layers, it'll play the game with you very nicely. So I'm just going to get a bit of seedless preserve because I want to. I just want a little bit of, because you know when you look in galaxies, you always see that sort of purple tinge, don't you? Love it. Have some nice purple splatters and stuff would go really nice with this, and then you could have some twinkles and oh gosh, sis, really? Oh, there's always one, honestly. And her name's Amanda Branston. Thanks. Purple things, yep, they do indeed. Nothing wrong with some lovely purpleness. And as you're just hitting it over the white, you're just putting those layers on. So your moon is now, look at that. How fabulous is that? So as daft as it is, it's such a, oh, I'll tell you what, I'm quite liking that bit of kiss of purple on there. Let me just play with that a minute. There we go. Let's bring that around. Got a cosmic sky. Well. Okay, so let's have a look. I do love that. For you, Sarah, I've got all the stencils. There's some fabulous stencils out there. I mean, crikey, I've got Tim Holtz, I've got Lavinia, I've got Crumbs, I've got too many to remember. Angie's got some fabulous stamps out there as well. I want to put some, see, I put that away. I want to put some blooming white on there. What am I like? Naughty Lisa. Right, let's put a little bit of white on just to brighten this up. And then we can just play around that edge a little bit. There we go. There we go. Right, so you know when you actually think about the amount of different brands that you've actually got in your cupboard, and you think to yourself, oh my gosh, really? It's quite shocking when you think about the fact that what are the brands you don't use? You know, it really is quite a when you think about it, you think, oh crikey, let me get that stencil out. Just want to put a little bit more of a white pop to this now. Why not? I make my own stencils. Yep, fabulous. Do you know something? It's great when you can able to do that. I've got a Cricut machine I don't use. Right, let's just add this bit more white on this sort of side area here. Let's have that lighter area just about there, I think. Yeah, why not? There you go, sorted. So see how that's just popped that edge. So you're always on the moon, you'll always have a lighter edge than another, you know, and that's where you got to think about your light contest and stuff like that. So I just wanted to show you how effective doing with a little bit of pan pastels and a little bit of textured paste can actually give you a dramatic, I mean, that's dry, didn't take any time at all, but that's such a dramatic tag. You know, if somebody likes their planets and God knows what else. But then again, I mean, you could always whack a funky skull on there and just really, like, I don't know, have some that would be great for Halloween. Crikey, even I'd die at that one. Right. Okay, so let's create something else. So we've got our lovely, I might actually use those bronzes, and this colour palette here, these like golds and bronzes are absolutely beautiful, which I might use on this. So I'm going to leave that over there out the way. So there's Mr. Tag. Let's have a look how Mr. Glue's doing. There, you know something. There's only a couple of places here and there. Maybe I should have put a bit more glue on. I needed more. But it's on. That's the main thing. Science is exploring the possibility of purple being a key colour. Oh, there we go then. So we don't know what we're going to find with a bit of purple here and there. Love it. Right, so I am actually I'm going to attach. Where's my other dobby thing? There we go. This is so much better for me. It's a little bit more contained. I'm a bit dangerous when it comes to glue. Clearly. 1, 2, and then this one here. Right, okay. There we go. Let's see how dangerous I can be with that. Right then, so I'm going to have there, I'm going to have there, I'm going to have there, maybe there. Yep, perfect. So let's see how long that takes to dry. So this is on textured paste. So again, we're testing what we need to do. Just one, and I'm doing a look me out with 3-foot trucks. You found the garden. Oh dear me. Oh goodness me, love it. So let's see how that holds. Right, so that's now drying in the corner. Right, there we go. So with regards to box now, pick me some colours and let's see what we're doing. Are we going to do traditional brown chest, or do you want some sort of funky and madness? I don't know. You tell me. You pick. You pick. It's your life. Ah, dear. Damn pup. Love it. They always find the smallest twig, you know, pups do, honestly. Funky. Okay, fabulous. I like a bit of funkiness. Okay. Right, then we're going to do funky. Neon colours. Purples. Ooh, brown with Bronco. Elisa Funky Special. Oh, so crikey, God help us then. Okay, let's have a look what I've got in the colour range. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that. We're going to have a bit of that. Skinner's Gold. So Skinner's Gold, Tuscan Teal, Tuesentac, Plum Pie. I'll tell you what, we'll have a bit of fuchsia. Let's have a look what that looks like first of all. So I am going to go a bit of a mad one. I'm going to get stencils on it, maybe. Let's have a look what we got. Oh, crikey. Tim Holtz has just fell down. Hi, Lou. Bernadette, Mom, Rowers. Who else? Keith here. Let's see what we got on Mr. Holtz. Shall we? Oh, that might be an interesting one. Yeah. Bumblebees in a different way. We won't do bricks because we done that the other day. Gold and bronze. Yes, there might definitely be a bit of gold and bronze. Oh, I tell you what, that might work. No. Yeah, okay, I've got 2 stencils. I do. I like to do a variant on stencils, like a couple. Because it's nice to move the stencil around and have different effects. So I've gone sort of fishnet, mermaid, well, fishnet, that'll do, fishnet. And then we've got sort of honeycomb, so we'll have a bit of We'll have a bit of right madness going on with this, you know. I'm going to close the box and maybe try and just bring it around that way. Okay, fabulous. Right, here we go. Let's play. Let's move stuff out the way. Let's put them over there, as you do. Let's put them over yonder. Okay, we're letting that dry still, so we'll put that over here so you can see it drying.